Hello, you guys. So I'm finishing this bookcase. I have it down low. I'm on the floor, and I just wanted to show you because I did not like take off the paint or anything, okay? So I just wanted to show you. I'm just dipping in my brush in the big gallon of paint. No, right now, baby.
No, we're cleaning.
I'm like, okay, good job.
We're fixing the tires.
And so I just wanted to show you guys how dark this color was and how I'm just going in there and just getting in there and just trying to get all into the nicks and crannies. I did this bookcase and two more items when I was like really big with my daughter. Like I was so big that I was outside and I kept painting and my big old belly was out. So now she wants this because I used to like Tinkerbell. So I did all the Tinkerbell colors, which was purple and all that stuff. And so look at how yucky it is. So I did not go in there and scrape up all the paint. And this is only because we're going to keep it. If we were going to sell it, of course, I would have to just make it a little bit better because, of course, you want to do something nice for the people that are going to keep it. But because, again, I am not going to keep it. I am going to keep it. I'm not going to sell it. I am just going to go in there and do that. In order to get into these little grooves, there you can't see them, but there's little grooves where you were able to put in some shelving or some stuff in there, which I might have my husband maybe one day build him, and that way she could have him because I think that's just how I bought him. This is my left hand. I don't paint with my left hand, but I'm trying to just get in the grooves in there. I will. This is going to be a short video, you guys, but I just wanted to kind of show you like how ugly it is because, not because of the paint and stuff, but just because my daughter she was younger and she was doing, and she still does, she does slime and puts everything in here. And so now that she's older, I think that we're okay to repaint it. And I felt like white inside is okay because she's going to be putting her books in there. So I'm trying to fix it where you can see a little bit better. I did that part. I still have to go a little bit, do it one more time. But I just kind of like wanted to show you guys the top portion. I'm not going to be able to do right now. I will turn it around and do that section later. But I do want it to kind of dry up a little bit and seal it because she, like I've been saying in all of our videos, we're going to be going out of town, so she needs to get her room ready because when we get back we're going to be tired, and you know, you still have to unpack everything that you took, put in the washing machine, and we just want to get as much done as possible. And even though I'm painting like a lot, I still haven't finished my pink suitcase. If you go in my videos, you will see how pink it was, and it's starting to look better. I don't think it's going to look as white as I want it to, but, you know, only because I just don't have the time for it. So I'm going to have to just keep it like that, or maybe add some gray in there so it just takes away a lot of the pink. It's just going to look like white and a lighter pink. But if you guys, I have never seen anybody paint a luggage. And so I've seen people paint their couches. So I was like, okay, then I'm going to try this. And I did, and it has taken a lot of paint. Well, maybe not, but just make sure that you have enough paint at whatever you're doing to not, you know, run out of it. And I've noticed right here in these little cracks on the other side that I did, I barely had any paint in there, so of course it didn't go all into the grooves. So what I'm doing with this one, what I did is I had a whole bunch of paint on the brush, right? And then I went in there and I just kind of like went went at it. And so that's why it's looking a little bit better. And I think I'm going to do the same thing again on the other side. I just wanted to, that was just an accident how I did that. I was going to use a smaller paintbrush to go in there, but I don't think that's just going to take a long time. And honestly, I don't have the time right now for a lot of things. So even if it stays a little bit still of the other color showing, I'm not going to stress out, only because this is going to be in the side and it'll probably give like a little texture look to it. I am going in there a little bit if I see that the paint is too thick, and I am watering it down a little bit, and maybe that's why. But like over here I see a whole bunch of paint just very, very thick. So if you go over it, and again, these hold a lot of paint, you guys, so I would definitely recommend to, if you do have and you do purchase these paint brushes, that you do if you're gonna do, let's say, another furniture that is white, spray down your paintbrush and just go slightly over it, over your next project, because you don't want to waste all that paint. Truly, there's a lot of paint in here, so you don't want to do that. So that's one of my tips. I try not to waste paint, so either do this or spray over your item, and then it'll give you a little bit more of groove to get in there, and it'll thin out the paint a little bit more, and it's not as thick, and it'll help you out a lot. And I mean, it really will. And like I said, you don't want to waste a lot of your paint. So that's what I've done in the past. Like, I'm like, okay, what am I going to paint this same color? And I will go and do it. And if for some reason I don't have the idea of what I'm going to do, then I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, and then that way it's still usable before I wash it, because like I say, you don't want to waste all this paint. Look, I haven't put anything in here, and I'm doing all this up here. Of course, it's not going to get in the middle, in the little grooves, but at least you've done a coat, thin coat of it, and turn around your paintbrush, because remember, it's on both sides, and do it that way. So I've done that part. I'm still thinking if these borders, I'm going to do a different color, and I might do a white, just so it could, give it a little dimension, and it will show off the other color, which is the pink. And if it does that, of course it's going to be a little bit more work, but you see how much paint I have still in there? Like, seriously, I have not dipped my brush in there again. So I'm thinking if I do this up here, right, and then make sure you get all your detail. And again, I said I was probably going to add, I think this is the bottom, that's the top. So I might add like a mold here and a mold on the top, or just the top, just to kind of give it a different look and revive it. Again, also another thing that I could do is, if I have extra paint, which I'm going to close this thing up so I can put my phone up here, and then you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing. I'm going to put the paintbrush up there, so I want you guys to see a little bit better. Let me see. I don't think you guys can see, but anyways, there's a lot of white here, but let's say that I wanted to do something like this, right? I'm going to blend my colors, right? And so you're just doing that. And when you do that, of course, you're going to add water to make sure you blend it correctly. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. Again, sorry for the mess, because we are under. We're just trying to Well, you're only looking at the fan right now. Okay, so again, I have not added any more paint, but there's still paint in here. And of course, I reuse these over and over. But I put a little bit of water here, so I just kind of wanted to dip it in just for the water. And then again, I will do this. See how there's so much paint there? And then you just blend it in with whatever colors. And I think that's what I'm going to work on this side right now before I pick it up again. And I'm just doing right now, I'm doing this section here to kind of take out a lot of it, because when I blend, I want to use the other pink to make it look a little bit better. But see how before you finish your whole dresser and stuff, make sure that you do, let's see, there we go. Try to do these sections, because when you get this part up here, it's going to mess it up going this way, unless you use a smaller paintbrush. But see, I'm just kind of going around it, going down to the, and if I don't like it, I could always change it. And I'm not going to do the very bottom because I don't have anything to protect the bottom. But other than that, yeah, just do that. I'm going to finish the inside for sure. See how you can see in the top, it still looks a little bit purple. But I'm going to go in there and just paint away. I don't want to keep you guys on too long, right? Because, sorry, my thumbprint is there. Because if I do that, then you guys might get bored. But I will post pictures on our Facebook, which is Jules Creations. I don't know how to do it yet here after we uploaded it. But if we figure it out, we'll do it. If you guys know how to do it, please comment down below. Let us know, because we're new at this. We just don't want negative feedback. We just want positive, all positive. I know a lot of people are probably not going to like some of our videos that we do, because there's real life stories that happen. My kids get in here, they want to be in it, they stress me out, and I'm like, okay, we're doing a video, it's a live and whatever, but it's going to happen, you guys. And if you guys edit, praise God. I don't know how to do that yet, and I think that sometimes it's good to just keep it up there so people could see the real life. It's real life. That's what happens. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Remember, the decisions you make today will not just affect you, but those that love you and surround you. So make good choices, all right? Again, we are under Jules Creations on our Facebook, and JEWLS Creations. And then on our Instagram is the same thing. And then, of course, YouTube, Jules Creations. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification, which is the bell, so you guys could get into all our live videos. When we hit 25 subscribers, we are going to give a giveaway. I'm going to give away of something that I have created. My daughter's going to give away on her slime. So make sure that you guys share and subscribe. Remember, be blessed. Make good choices. Bye.